Okay, tell me if this sounds familiar. You just got out of school. You passed 3 McDonald's on the way home. The smell hitting your soul. So you muster up the courage to ask the question.
Can we get McDonald's?
Next thing you know, the eyes of death look at you through that rearview mirror and hit you with the classic.
You got McDonald's money?
Now, for the uninitiated, this wasn't a real question. This was a rhetorical shutdown. Translation, no. And also, don't ask again.
See, it wasn't about the money. It was about the principle. We had food at home, and McDonald's money was really code for, I'm not spending my hard-earned coins on fast food when I cooked.
You ever try to be logical with a black mother or father? Like, you really think you making a strong argument? You talking in facts, statistics, maybe even a PowerPoint? They look at you like you got 4 heads and tells you, I said no. Then you hit them with the most lethal 2 words to their ears. But why? And then they shut all that down with 4 words.
Because I said so.
The good old because I said so. See, this wasn't a lazy answer. It was a power move. This was authority in sentence form, a verbal slam of the door. Translation? I don't owe you an explanation. I'm the adult. That's it. That's all. Because I said so meant I'm the law in this house. You're asking me to explain myself, and I don't have to. This is a dictatorship disguised as a loving home. It was a hard stop, a verbal period at the end of a sentence you didn't write. And if you kept going, you'd graduate from because I said so to keep on. And you didn't want to find out what came next.
Now, don't be sitting nowhere pouting because you just got told no. Your mama see this from across the room and says these famous 11 words.
You better fix your face before I fix it for you.
Now, let's be clear. Fix your face wasn't about your skincare routine. It was about your energy, your aura, your eyebrows.
See, in a black household, facial expressions are communication. And if your face says, I got a problem, your parent hears, I want a problem. Fix your face was your final warning. No yelling, no hitting, just them telling you whatever you're thinking better not show up in your mouth. It meant don't look mad, don't look slick, don't even blink too hard. Why? Because disrespect ain't always what you say. It's what you look like you were thinking about maybe saying.
Ugh, you always got something to say. Can't nobody do nothing in this house without you breathing down their neck. You might want to fix that tone before you lose some teeth. I'm just saying. You act like you perfect or something. You don't ever listen to what I'm saying. Oh no, you said enough. Let me remind you of something real quick. I brought you into this world, and baby, don't think for 1 second I won't take you out.
Got him! Got him!
I ain't even say nothing for real.
This is probably one of the most iconic, most terrifying phrases in Black household history. For those who don't understand, this wasn't a literal threat. It was a spiritual warning, a reminder, a line drawn in the linoleum tile. See, this wasn't about violence. It was about origin and authority. This phrase meant, don't forget where you came from. I made you, so you gonna respect me. It was less threat and more ancestral reset, a verbal unplugging of your ego, the kind of line that makes you remember your social security number and who paid for the Wi-Fi.
It was the ultimate mic drop. Because once that line was said, the conversation was over. And so was your attitude.
Ma, can I go to the movies with my friends? We're just gonna eat, chill, then I'll be back before 10. And who driving? Keisha's cousin. Keisha's cousin who just got out of jail? No, not him, her other cousin. Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool to you?
Let's be clear. This ain't a real question. It's a warning, a diagnosis, a declaration of mental clarity.
See, when a black mama says, do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? What she's really saying is, I wasn't born yesterday. I see through the lie, the cover up, the weak story.
She's not looking for an answer. She's reminding you who raised who. Boo Boo the Fool is not just a clown. It's a concept, a mythical being that apparently believes anything you say. And she's telling you, I ain't him, not today, not ever. And there you have it, the universal language of the Black household. We didn't always need full sentences, just a look, a tone, or a phrase passed down like an heirloom. These phrases weren't just words. They were warnings, wisdom, and whoopings in disguise. Thanks for watching Black AF Explained. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment with the phrases you grew up hearing. See y'all in the next one.
You already know what that means. Ain't gotta yell, ain't